I'm going to hell!
What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Max Prestige, a series I do Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Now, I would add in that I normally upload these episodes at that time on those days. Sometimes it works out that way, sometimes it doesn't. Last week was a perfect example of sometimes that doesn't work out. Now, I did promise, if you saw my Raider Strike episode last week on Thursday, I think it was, I promised an explanation. The answer is simple. I ran out of content, and, well, the laziness kicked in, and I didn't want to make any more. I didn't want to go recording. I just said, fuck it. There was a technical issue with the content I did have. There was a massive glitch about halfway through the gameplay. And that was it. So basically, like I said, I ran out of content. I ran out of usable video for you guys. And I just didn't have time to record more. And after that, I said, you know what? I'm just going to take a 4-day weekend, have some fun. I'm going to play the DLC. And then I'm going to talk about it. Now, sadly, I can't really talk about the maps because I haven't really played on the maps. I plan to change that in the next 24 hours. But for now, I do have thoughts and opinions I'd like to share regarding the zombie mode, as well as the new laser rifle that was added with the Havoc DLC. So first thing I want to talk about is, did I enjoy the zombies? I did. I honestly thought that it was missing some stuff, and there was things that I didn't like about it, which I will address here in just a moment, and maybe even more so later. But for right now, it felt very familiar, but in a good way, by the way. But it kind of also felt like it didn't feel unique, and that was something I liked about Extinction mode last year, was that it was different. It wasn't the same thing or trying to be something it wasn't. So with that, I have to, of course, get into what did I have issue with the zombie mode. Oh man, this list is actually pretty long. I'm just going to stick to listing off the things I didn't like today. I will address this further in another episode later this week, but for now, just going to list off the shit. So, I didn't like the size of the map. I didn't like how the Pack-a-Punch felt pointless. I didn't feel there was anything special about the upgrade system. It just kind of gives you more damage, and there's no indication that you're doing more damage. There's no audio cue, there's no visual cue, other than the fact that, oh, you've got a new skin, oh, you have a new attachment, and most all the guns get the same type of attachments. You get an optical, and you eventually get the stock, and I didn't like that. It felt very generic. So there was issue with that. The perk system, they're no real solid distinction from a distance. If you're playing that mode the first time, you can't distinguish what perks are what until you get up close to it. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to immediately go, that's where that perk is. I'm getting that perk. I don't want that perk. Fuck that perk. The fact that you can get all the perks was something that kind of disheartening. The fact that the perks don't all go away right when you go down, also kind of frustrating. As weird as that sounds, it's just something that I didn't like. The dialogue between the characters is kind of bland. I was hoping for a little more humor. Ultimately, my issues are aesthetic, mostly, with the exception of the Pack-a-Punch and the map size. Those are the only two things that I really want to see improved the most. The Pack-a-Punch thing, again, that's an aesthetic, that's simple, that's easy, just a change of color scheme around the machine, I guess. Some sort of visual recognition, because right now there's nothing. You play a Treyarch zombie mode, when you see a perk, you know that's Juggernaut, or that's Speed Cola, or that's fucking Deadshot Daiquiri, or that's PhD Flopper. You know, you automatically know when you see them. That recognition isn't there with the perks in Advanced Warfare Zombies. That's something I hope they correct. The dialogue, there's not much they can do about it unless they completely, you know, redo the dialogue. I don't see that happening because I'm pretty sure the dialogue was recorded months, if not a year ago. So I doubt they're going to be able to fix that. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. But ultimately, my issues, again, were all mostly aesthetic. Or simple stuff, little stuff that most people probably won't care about. But for me, I just want something a little more either unique, or if they're gonna go the way of trying to copy Treyarch Zombies, at least put a little more effort into copying. Come on, seriously. So what? You're copying this mode. Whoop-de-fucking do. I don't care. I was hoping it was a direct copy. I would rather have had a direct copy. You know, save for the fact that they make it a little more realistic and stuff. That's fine. I like the concept of the story. I like the way they're going with it. But ultimately, I mean, I just want to see, I don't know, just a little extra effort. It felt like they kind of just threw this together as a way initially. I mean, the fact that you paid for this and this is what you got. Come on. They did an awesome job with this game. They could have done better with that one fucking mode. I'm pretty sure the next map they do is going to be just like, oh my god, it's amazing. So, we'll see what happens. What else? Oh, I haven't done the Easter egg yet. That's the only thing I haven't done in Zombies. I've maxed out my, I've done the 20 times upgrade. That's why I say the upgrade system felt kind of weak. I haven't done the Easter egg though. And I really know that the story helps a little more if you do the Easter egg, but ultimately, from my understanding, that Easter egg isn't something you can do with a group of people, not very easily. And like I said, there's a ton of other things that I didn't like about the mode, but just for limited aspects of time, I'm going to talk about all that later this week. I'll be more specific later when I have a longer video and more time to sit down and think about what I want to talk about. But I plan to do the Easter egg. And if you guys are wondering if I'm going to be uploading any content of Zombies, not this map, maybe the next one. This map, I just felt like it's a great introduction of the mode, but it doesn't really let the mode shine. And I don't want to sit and play something like, I don't want to play this right now. Like, I'll be honest with you. I had fun playing it. I have fun playing it, but I don't want to force myself to play it just for content. So maybe when the next map comes out, I'll put some videos out about it, but for now, I'm good. So the next thing I want to talk about while I still have some time is the new laser rifle that came out with the DLC. I've had a lot of time with that thing. I fucking like it. My favorite aspect of the gun is that it has an unlimited amount of ammo. So if you're in a situation where you're on a massive kill streak, guess what? You have a gun that has an unlimited ammunition, which is perfectly fine with me. No need for the scavenger perk with that gun. The same can be said for the EM1, but the EM1 fucking sucks in comparison. So why does this gun do so much more damage than the EM1 does? When you really look at the two guns, you'd think maybe the EM1 should be doing more damage. I don't know. I'm not Sledgehammer. I fucking just play the game. But I like the auto rifle, or assault rifle, whatever the hell it's called, the laser rifle. It's fun. I enjoyed using it. I've used both variants. My favorite version is the variant version that came out with the DLC. Now, I don't know if that's the marksman version or if that's just an added version they gave you for free. I'm working toward the marksman challenge in the game. If it is, in fact, that's the marksman version, I'm going to be a little disappointed in that, but I hope that's not the case, and I hope there is another version that you will unlock. But I'm having fun with it, man. I really do enjoy the gun. I think it was a nice addition to the game overall. Now, what didn't I like about the rifle? I would say the fact that, well, actually, besides the fact that the reload feature is kind of slow, like uber slow, and there's no way to speed that up even a little bit, That's the only thing I don't like. Beyond that, I can't think of anything, to be honest with you. I really can't think of anything I didn't like about it. So there you go, you guys. That's my thoughts and opinions on the DLC that was released this past Thursday on the PlayStation Network, the Havoc DLC. Again, I don't have any thoughts on the maps, but maybe tomorrow I'll have some. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, adios. Please don't. Ah, damn, he's doing it anyways. But it's me, you know. And I say this a lot. This is my channel. This is my series. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Sadly, for about 6 months, I was trying to do what I thought you guys wanted me to do. And that's not a bad thing, because, you know, I want to please my audience. But I was getting different opinions. And I was getting different answers. And it was causing me to basically phone it in. I can honestly say I haven't been phoning it in the last few weeks, last few months actually.